Hello everyone, welcome to WelcomeTech channel. Today we will be talking about the articles for the EB1A visa. This is a very important thing when you are thinking of applying for the EB1A visa, and most of the time people get a little bit confused. We talk a lot on this channel about the EB1A and EB2NW visa, and the EB2NW does not require any articles of yours. Whether it's your articles or articles about you, it does not require these. So we will not be talking about the EB2NW today, but we will be talking about the EB1A. This green card has a high blank, of course. It just has a high standard of people who are coming in the US through this green card. And besides that, it's one of the fastest green cards ever. Really, it's one of the fastest green cards you can get. So this is why many people, they're considering this green card for them. And this green card is actually focused a lot on your public profile, and it requires a lot regarding the publications, whether that's just other criteria, other public appearances, and so on and so forth. But publications, some of the basic things that you need to have for applying for the EB1A visa. Usually you will need about 5 to 10 publications. It's never written in any kind of a guidelines, it's just our practice. It may differ a little. Of course, you can provide more than 10 or less than 5 articles, but it's important to know that in this case, if you're providing, and it's important to note that there are certain criteria and certain restrictions to the publications that you will need to know, even if you are only planning to apply for the EB1A visa, because many people, for example, some of our clients with a lot of publications, a lot of articles, they have some problems with the fact that not all of them are eligible for the EB1A visa. And even if you provide 10 of articles in which one will not cover the criteria of the USCIS, most likely they will say something about that and not cover that criteria, and just you will need to explain that to them in your RFE letter. So yeah, talking about the publication, there are two types of criteria. At this point, this is the criteria to the publication, this is the criteria to the article, and this is criteria to the way you present it. So talking about the way you present it, it's just one of the easiest things and one of the most important things. Each article needs to have an author and a date. And if the article does not contain that, it's not eligible and you cannot apply this article. It needs to have it. You don't have to be the author, of course, right? You don't have to be. It may be a journalist, maybe someone else, but still it needs to be someone's name. Talking about the content of the article, it cannot be the article that mentions your name or your work. It needs to be the article that is about you. Fully about you. So this is why this can be an interview, right? Or just an article about your project or about you. But yeah, this needs to be something interesting, usually some kind of an interesting project that is that had some kind of a success maybe, or maybe was very unsuccessful, but this is why it was interesting, for example, right? And talking about the publication, it's also very important to note that the publication needs to be also presented as one of the largest in this niche, right? So for example, if you're an IT specialist, there needs to be some kind of IT, big IT publications in your company, for example, right? That write about IT, and you will need to present the amount of views every month, right? You will need to present the amount of views every month in comparison maybe to other publications. You will need to present some other information that talks about this publication is one of the largest in your country. It's not necessarily needs to be that way, right? But it needs to be a really big publication still. And one more thing that is important to talk about of course, is the way you present your publications. If it's an internet publication, it needs to have like the name of the site and the full screenshot with the name and the name of the with the date and the name of the author, of course. And if it's a paper publication, it needs to have like this front list of the paper. It needs to have the full content of this publication. It needs to have a date and the author. And if it's possible, you can also include the edition or like the circulation of this paper. Yeah, so basically this is it. These are the basic criteria to the articles on the EB1A visa. Actually, of course, you may be a little confused if you need to gain these. How to do that, you can ask us that on free consultation. We can help you with this, but generally it's made like through PR agencies or through us, or you can do this alone. Yeah, so there are ways to do that. It sounds kind of scary, I know, but it's actually durable. It's possible to do. So this is why don't worry and sign up for free consultation. We can help you. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Goodbye.